Eric Adams getting a big win from Donald Trump. It looks like he is going to have his charges dismissed without prejudice. It's Dina Dahl. I'm here with Karen Friedman Agnifilo, who was the number 2 at the Manhattan DA. Karen, break this down for us. Exactly what does this mean for Eric Adams? How much of this was, a quid pro quo because he went down to Mar-a-Lago, and the strength of his initial indictment? Like, how likely would he have been to get acquitted if they had gone to trial in April?
Yeah, so look, obviously I haven't seen the evidence in the case, so I don't know how strong it was against him. But the Mayor Adams, he's the mayor of New York City. He's formerly a police officer with the NYPD, and he's a Democrat. And it was shocking to New Yorkers when he was caught up in this giant conspiracy, wire fraud, allegations that he's soliciting illegal foreign campaign contributions from foreign nationals such as Turkey and bribery. I mean, it was just the allegations were incredibly just shocking. And when it happened, I remember it was during the week that the United Nations General Assembly was in New York. Now, every year in the fall, in September, they have the UN General Assembly here in New York, where literally dignitaries and heads of state from all over the world descend upon the island of Manhattan. And the police department, I was a prosecutor, as you said, for 30 years. And in that week, it was hard to ever get police officers to come to court and do anything because they had UNGA duty, is what they called it. And UNGA duty is a big deal, right? Because they're protecting these foreign dignitaries, literally from all over the world, presidents, prime ministers, and et cetera. And that is the week that the feds, that the Southern District of New York, which is the U.S. Attorney's Office for Manhattan, decided to arrest Mayor Eric Adams, the mayor of New York City, the guy in charge of the NYPD who was there hosting these heads of state.
The political landscape in the United States has always been a subject of intense scrutiny, and the recent revelations surrounding former President Donald Trump's alleged dealings in New York have once again brought the spotlight onto the intricate web of power, influence, and accountability. In a stunning turn of events, former top district attorney Eric Adams has come forward with claims that shed light on what he describes as a dirty deal involving Trump and key figures in New York. This expose has sent shockwaves through the political and legal communities, raising questions about transparency, ethics, and the rule of law. To understand the gravity of these allegations, it's important to delve into the context of Trump's long-standing ties to New York. As a native of Queens, Trump built his real estate empire in the heart of Manhattan, becoming a household name long before he entered politics. His business dealings, however, have often been the subject of controversy, with critics accusing him of leveraging his wealth and influence to navigate legal and regulatory challenges. These accusations have persisted throughout his career, and the latest claims by Eric Adams add a new layer to this ongoing narrative. Eric Adams, a seasoned legal professional and former district attorney, has a reputation for being a staunch advocate for justice and accountability. His career has been marked by a commitment to upholding the law and ensuring that those in positions of power are held to the same standards as everyday citizens. In his recent statements, Adams has alleged that Trump engaged in a series of questionable activities during his time in New York, which he describes as a dirty deal. According to Adams, these activities involved a complex network of individuals and entities working together to advance Trump's interests while circumventing legal and ethical boundaries. Adams' claims are based on his firsthand experience as a prosecutor in New York, where he says he encountered numerous instances of potential misconduct involving Trump and his associates. While Adams has not provided specific details about the nature of these activities, he has hinted at the involvement of high-profile figures and institutions in facilitating what he describes as a systemic abuse of power. His decision to come forward with these allegations has been met with both praise and skepticism, with some applauding his courage and others questioning the timing and motives behind his revelation.
Mayor Eric Adams sent a memo to staffers saying, don't criticize Trump's policies, don't interfere with his immigration policy. So, a lot of times Trump and MAGA tell you exactly what their plans are, and people just dismiss it or don't believe it. But here you have him saying, we need him this dismissed in order to help Trump's immigration policy. And then on the other hand, that's exactly what the mayor is doing, is helping him with the immigration policy. New York City is a sanctuary city, which would mean that law enforcement cannot help with the immigration, the ICE agents with the deportation. But here we have now the mayor basically taking that away and instructing the city staff to not criticize, to not get in the way. And this is exactly what Trump wants. I mean, New York City is one of our major cities, obviously, in our country. And if he could have, as you said, something now he controls, right? Now he controls the mayor of New York, because at any time he can just put that indictment back again. And then also in the meantime, he's going to help him with his deportation plans.
The implications of Adams' claims are far-reaching, particularly in light of Trump's continued influence in American politics. Since leaving office, Trump has remained a dominant figure in the Republican Party, with many speculating about a potential run for the presidency in 2024. The allegations of a dirty deal in New York could have significant consequences for Trump's political future, as they raise questions about his integrity and fitness for office. Moreover, they underscore the importance of transparency and accountability in public life, reminding us that no one is above the law. In response to Adams' allegations, representatives for Trump have dismissed the claims as baseless and politically motivated. They argue that Adams is attempting to tarnish Trump's reputation in an effort to advance his own agenda. This is a familiar refrain in the world of politics, where accusations and counter-accusations are often used as tools to gain leverage. However, Adams has maintained that his decision to speak out is driven by a desire to uphold the principles of justice and fairness, rather than any personal or political vendetta. The timing of Adams' revelations is also noteworthy, coming at a time when Trump is facing multiple legal challenges on various fronts. From investigations into his business practices to inquiries about his role in the January 6th Capitol riot, Trump's legal troubles have been a constant source of headlines. The addition of Adams' claims to this growing list of controversies only serves to further complicate Trump's position as he seeks to navigate the turbulent waters of American politics. As the story continues to unfold, it's important to approach these allegations with a critical eye, recognizing that the truth is often more nuanced than it appears. While Adams' claims are certainly compelling, they have yet to be substantiated with concrete evidence. This is not to say that his allegations should be dismissed outright, but rather that they should be subject to rigorous scrutiny and investigation. Only through a thorough and impartial examination of the facts can we hope to arrive at a clear understanding of what transpired. In the meantime, the revelations have sparked a broader conversation about the state of politics and governance in the United States. They serve as a reminder of the importance of holding those in power accountable, regardless of their status or influence. They also highlight the need for greater transparency and oversight in our political and legal systems to ensure that the principles of democracy are upheld. The role of the media in this process cannot be overstated. As the Fourth Estate, the media plays a crucial role in holding power to account and ensuring that the public is informed about matters of importance. The coverage of Adams' allegations has been extensive, with news outlets across the political spectrum weighing in on the implications of his claims. This level of scrutiny is essential in a democratic society, as it helps to ensure that those in positions of power are held to account for their actions. At the same time, it's important to recognize the challenges faced by journalists and media organizations in reporting on such sensitive and complex issues. The pressure to break stories quickly, combined with the need to maintain accuracy and impartiality, can create a difficult balancing act. In the case of Adams' allegations, the media has a responsibility to provide balanced and fact-based coverage, while also giving Trump and his representatives an opportunity to respond to the claims. The public's role in this process is equally important. As citizens, we have a responsibility to stay informed and engaged, to question the information we receive, and to demand accountability from our leaders. The allegations made by Adams are a reminder of the power of the people to shape the course of history, and of the importance of remaining vigilant in the face of potential abuses of power. In conclusion, the revelations surrounding Trump's alleged dirty deal in New York, as exposed by former top DA Eric Adams, have opened a new chapter in the ongoing saga of Trump's political and legal battles. While the full extent of these allegations remains to be seen, they have already had a significant impact on the political landscape, raising important questions about accountability, transparency, and the rule of law. As the story continues to develop, it will be crucial to approach it with a critical eye, recognizing the complexities and nuances involved. Ultimately, the pursuit of truth and justice must remain our guiding principles as we navigate the challenges and opportunities of our democratic society.